If you are a teacher, a firefighter, a police officer, a federal employee, or any other public sector worker who spent part of your career in a job not covered by Social Security, January 2025 changed your financial situation. The Social Security Fairness Act was signed into law and eliminated two provisions that had reduced or eliminated Social Security benefits for approximately 3.2 million Americans for decades. This video is specifically for people who were affected by the windfall elimination provision or the government pension offset, the two rules that are now eliminated. If you have a pension from a government job not covered by Social Security and also have Social Security credits from other work, this video directly affects your retirement income. If you are not sure whether you were affected, here is the quick test. Were you ever a teacher, police officer, firefighter, state or local government employee, or federal employee hired before 1984, whose job was covered by a public pension, but not by Social Security? If yes, this law likely affects you or your spouse. By the end of this video, you will understand what WEP and GPO were, exactly what the Fairness Act eliminated, how much your benefit may increase, when you can expect to receive the change, and the specific actions to take right now if you are affected. First, what was the windfall elimination provision? WEP was a rule that reduced the Social Security benefit of workers who also received a pension from a job not covered by Social Security. The reduction was based on a formula that could cut the SS benefit by up to $587 per month in 2024. WEP was justified by Congress as a way to prevent public sector workers from receiving what was seen as a windfall. Critics argued it was a punitive reduction on benefits workers had legitimately earned through separate employment. Who was affected by WEP? Any worker who received a pension from a non-covered government employer and had at least 40 quarters of Social Security credits from other covered work. Teachers in states like California, Colorado, Texas, Illinois, and others. Federal employees hired before 1984. The scale of WEP impact was significant. In 2024, approximately 2.1 million Social Security beneficiaries had their benefits reduced by WEP. The average WEP reduction was approximately $460 per month. Over a 20-year retirement, that reduction cost the average affected worker approximately $110,000 in cumulative benefits they had earned. Now, the government pension offset. While WEP affected workers' own earned Social Security benefits, GPO affected spousal and survivor benefits. GPO reduced, and in many cases completely eliminated, the Social Security spousal or survivor benefit of someone who also received a government pension from non-covered employment. The GPO formula, your Social Security spousal or survivor benefit, was reduced by 2/3 of your government pension. Example, pension of $1,800 per month. 2/3 is $1,200. If your spousal SS benefit would have been $1,400, GPO reduced it by $1,200, leaving only $200 per month. Many people received zero. GPO was considered by many advocacy groups as one of the most financially devastating provisions for women in retirement. Because women more often worked in public sector jobs, particularly teaching, and because women are more often surviving spouses, GPO disproportionately eliminated survivor benefits for widows who had spent careers in public service. Who was affected by GPO? Approximately 1.1 million people in 2024. These were primarily public school teachers, state and local government retirees, and their surviving spouses, people whose Social Security spousal or survivor benefits had been reduced or eliminated by the 2/3 offset formula. Now, what the Social Security Fairness Act actually does. The law signed by President Biden on January 5, 2025, completely eliminates both the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset. Both are gone, completely removed from the Social Security calculation formula. The immediate effect, Social Security benefits for affected workers and their spouses are now calculated as if WEP and GPO never existed. Your benefit is now based on your actual earnings record without the penalty reduction. For spousal and survivor benefits, the 2/3 pension offset no longer applies. The retroactive component. The elimination is effective for benefits payable after December 2023. This means affected workers and survivors are entitled to receive higher benefits beginning with the December 2023 payment. SSA has been processing retroactive lump sum payments to cover the difference since the law was enacted. Important: not everyone will see the same increase. Workers with 30 or more years of substantial SS earnings were already exempt from WEP. The elimination primarily benefits those with fewer years. SSA will calculate each person's individual benefit change. How much will your benefit increase? This depends on your specific situation, your government pension amount, your Social Security earnings record, and how much WEP or GPO reduced your benefit. But I can give you the general ranges. For WEP-affected workers, the average increase is expected to be approximately $360 to $460 per month. Workers with the maximum WEP reduction of $587 per month will see the full amount restored. The average retroactive lump sum for the months from December 2023 through early 2025 is estimated at approximately $6,000 to $8,000. For GPO-affected spouses and survivors, if GPO completely eliminated your spousal or survivor benefit, which happened for many people with large pensions, you will now begin receiving a spousal or survivor benefit for the first time. If GPO partially reduced it, your benefit increases proportionally. To get your specific estimate, the most reliable approach is to call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov. SSA has been processing these changes since early 2025 and can tell you your updated benefit amount and any retroactive payment you are owed. The timeline for receiving these changes. SSA began processing the Fairness Act changes in early 2025. However, because 3.2 million people are affected and each case requires individual recalculation, the full processing has taken time. SSA has committed to processing all affected cases as quickly as possible. What to expect? Most affected current beneficiaries should receive a notice from SSA explaining their new benefit amount and any retroactive payment. If you have not received a notice by mid-2025 and believe you are affected, contact SSA directly. Do not assume your benefit automatically updated. Verify it. For people not yet receiving benefits, if you are affected by WEP or GPO and have not yet applied for Social Security, your benefit calculation going forward will automatically exclude WEP and GPO. When you apply, the calculation will be based on your full earnings record without the offset. Important clarity: who is not helped by the Social Security Fairness Act? Workers whose entire career was in Social Security covered employment are not affected. If your job always paid into Social Security, WEP and GPO never applied to you, and the Fairness Act changes nothing for you. Also not affected: federal employees hired after 1983. The Federal Employees Retirement System, FERS, enacted in 1984, covers these workers under Social Security. They have always paid into Social Security and were never subject to WEP. FERS retirees are not affected by the Fairness Act in any way. Civil Service Retirement System workers, CSRS, hired before 1984 who did not pay into Social Security during their federal career are the federal employees most likely to be affected. If you were CSRS covered and worked other jobs that paid into SS, you were likely subject to WEP on your own benefit and GPO on spousal benefits. Case study: Margaret, a retired teacher from Illinois. She taught public school for 32 years and receives a state teacher pension of $3,400 per month. She also worked part-time and private sector roles for 15 years, accumulating Social Security credits. Her own SS benefit would have been $1,280 per month without WEP. Before the Fairness Act, WEP reduced Margaret's Social Security benefit by $480 per month. She received only $800 per month from Social Security. Over her 18 years of retirement so far, WEP cost her approximately $103,680 in reduced benefits. After the Fairness Act, Margaret's Social Security benefit increases from $800 to $1,280 per month, an increase of $480 per month. She also receives a retroactive lump sum of approximately $6,720, and she will continue receiving the full $1,280 going forward for the rest of her life. Case study: Helen, a widow whose late husband James was a retired firefighter receiving a government pension of $2,100 per month. James also had Social Security credits from earlier private sector work. Helen's Social Security survivor benefit would have been $1,580 per month. GPO reduced it by 2/3 of James's pension. Before the Fairness Act, GPO reduced Helen's survivor benefit by 2/3 of $2,100, which is $1,400. Her $1,580 survivor benefit minus $1,400 GPO offset left her with only $180 per month from Social Security. A widow of a public servant receiving $180 per month in Social Security. After the Fairness Act, GPO is eliminated. Helen's survivor benefit is restored to the full $1,580 per month. She receives a retroactive lump sum of approximately $22,000, and she will receive $1,580 per month for the rest of her life. A life-changing financial restoration. Your action plan if you believe you were affected by WEP or GPO. Action 1. Determine if you were subject to WEP or GPO. Did you have a government job with a pension where Social Security taxes were not deducted from your paycheck? And did you also work other jobs where Social Security was withheld? If yes to both, you were likely subject to WEP on your own benefit and possibly GPO on spousal benefits. Action 2. Log in to My Social Security at ssa.gov. Review your benefit amount. If your benefit has already been updated reflecting the Fairness Act changes, you will see a higher amount. If it has not yet been updated, note your current benefit amount and the date you checked. Action 3. If you have not received an SSA notice and believe you are affected, call SSA at 1-800-772-1213. Ask specifically about the Social Security Fairness Act and whether your benefit has been adjusted. SSA can tell you your new benefit amount and any retroactive payments scheduled. Action 4. If you are a surviving spouse who had Social Security survivor benefits reduced or eliminated by GPO and you have not yet applied for survivor benefits, apply now. The GPO elimination means you may now be entitled to meaningful survivor benefits for the first time. Action 5. If you are approaching retirement and were previously told your Social Security benefit would be reduced by WEP or GPO, update your retirement income projections. Get a new benefit estimate from SSA that reflects the elimination of both provisions. Your projected income in retirement has likely increased significantly. If this video helped you understand what the Social Security Fairness Act means for you, please share it with every teacher, police officer, firefighter, or government employee you know. Many of them do not yet know this law passed. Many are owed back pay they have not received. Share this video so they can take action. Drop a comment. Were you or someone you know affected by WEP or GPO? Has your Social Security benefit already been updated? Your experience helps others understand what to expect and how to navigate the process. Subscribe to Calm Money Retirement. Every Tuesday and Friday, one retirement topic explained slowly and clearly. This Friday, our final video in this 8-week series, Medicare Open Enrollment, how to pick the right plan and the 5 mistakes most retirees make when comparing plans. Disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute personalized financial or Social Security advice. The Social Security Fairness Act implementation details, payment timelines, and individual benefit changes depend on SSA processing and your specific earnings and pension records. Always verify your specific situation directly with SSA at ssa.gov or by calling 1-877-772-1213. Calm Money Retirement is not a registered investment advisor.